Hello dears, it's me again, but not with English basic grammar. We studied a lot on this playlist to be, there is, there are, the active voice, the passive voice, the conditionals. And I think that it's a good idea right now to show you how grammar can help you to speak English. We are going to read the text about Sarah, but before reading, let's do some tasks. Try to think about the idea. We have the first sentence here. Every Sunday Sarah goes. So where does Sarah go every Sunday? And you have the whole list of ideas. So you can look through them and choose the one that you like best. The ideas are to the cinema, to the theater, to the museum, to the park, or to the city center. One more thing that is also important here, it is don't just make the sentence in your mind, pronounce it aloud, say it, okay? It's a good practice. The next two more questions, what does she like to do there, and does she go there alone? And again, you have a list of some ideas to answer the first question here, what does she like to do there? To see a film, to be amazed by special effects, to watch a performance, to enjoy music, to see an exhibition of something, to learn something new about, to walk and play, to be in the fresh air, and to walk around the city center and enjoy the architecture. So once more, again, you should think about the first answer. Yes, you should connect them logically. And after that, will you please answer these two questions? And the last question for this task, it is how does she feel there? So again, some ideas, feel sorry for something or somebody, feel relaxed, feel comfortable, feel like a child, feel scared, feel happy. Again, try to think about your previous answers and make something like a story about Sarah. Now let me give you the whole story, but before reading together with you and together with me, let's pay attention first of all to the words that are in red. I hope that when you answered the questions or while answering the questions, you remembered that with pronouns he, she, it, or with the subjects that can be replaced with these pronouns, we should add ending s to the verb. So Sarah not go but goes, not like but likes, brings, enjoys, and feels. I hope that you remember about it. So now let's read the story together. So Sarah goes to the park every Sunday. She likes to sit under a big oak tree and read a book. Sometimes she brings her dog with her. They play fetch and run around the grass. Sarah enjoys the peacefulness of the park and the fresh air. She always feels relaxed and happy after spending time there. Now you can pause the video, take as much time as you need, and read the story yourself without my help. Pay attention to all things that are given here and try to remember the story itself. Now the task is, there were some words and expressions from the text that I think can be rather difficult for you. So here you can see the words and expressions from the text: big oak tree, play fetch, peacefulness, fresh air, and relaxed. And in the next column there are meanings and definitions of these words. But of course they are mixed. So the task for you is to match the words with their definitions. Pause the video, take as much time as you need, and try to do it. You can write down your answers, for example, in the form like 1A, 2B, 3C, because the next slide will help you to check it. So please do it. Now let's check. You can see the key, so you can check yourselves. Okay. And now one more interesting task for you. Let's try to imagine that there are some other people with names John, Maria, Max, and Sarah herself, and they joined us, our discussion, and they were asked the question about their opinion on the topic, on going to the park. Let's try to read, first of all these opinions, and let's pay special attention to things that are in blue here and underlined. So first of all, John. I don't see the point of going to the park every Sunday. I'd rather stay at home and watch TV or play video games. Maria, I think it's a great idea to go to the park every Sunday. It's important to take a break from study or work and enjoy nature. Max, I like the idea of getting fresh air, but I also worry that I won't find anything interesting to do at the park. And Sarah, I always feel refreshed after spending time at the park. It's a nice change from being inside all day. Now let's pay attention to everything that is in blue, first of all, because they are very useful phrases and expressions that you can use if it's necessary to give your opinion on different topics. I don't see the point of, or there is no point in. I'd rather. I think it's a great idea to do something. It's important to do something. I like the idea of doing something. I also worry that. I always feel somehow after doing something, and it's a nice change from. And let's pay attention to the words that are underlined, because you can see that all verbs here are with ending ing: going, getting, spending, being. And I think that it's very easy to remember that after prepositions, speaking about actions, we use ing form of the verb, of going, of getting, after spending, from being. So I think that is a good idea to pay attention to this one. Now a bit of practice. Yes, let's practice. Practice makes perfect. You have here 3 tasks on the topic. What's your opinion on going to the park? It's a good idea to try to remember the phrases that were given before that, or if it's not very easy for you, you can return to the previous slide. Try to remember as much as you can about Sarah, about her Sundays, and her way of spending her free time on Sundays. And the last task, it is make a story about your Sundays. Try to do it, and also use present simple, because your Sundays, it is a regular situation. And before doing maybe this task itself, let's pay attention to important grammar points. So once more, speaking about regular activities, use simple present. And I decided to remind you that usually it is the first form of the verb, but with he, she, it, or the subjects that we can replace with these pronouns, we should use ending s with the verb. And for negative sentences and questions, we use do and does. Do you remember? I like, I don't like, she likes, she doesn't like. After like, love, enjoy, hate, we usually use ing form. For example, I like dancing, I like swimming. But in this story, if you remember, it was used, the infinitive was used after like. We use infinitive to and the first form of the verb for repeated actions. Maybe you don't enjoy the process itself, but it is useful for you, good, and for you and for your health. And the third idea, it is after the prepositions, we use ing form. So thank you very much. I hope that your tasks will be successful. See you next time. Bye.